my name is Catherine, and I'm on a 2-week expedition to the Arctic with Quark Expeditions, and this is day 1. We are in Longyearbyen in Svalbard, and I happened to be there on August 14th, 2025, when Longyearbyen was celebrating their 100-year anniversary of the Svalbard Act, which brought Svalbard under Norwegian sovereignty, and the Prince of Norway was there. I didn't see him, but it was quite the day to be in Longyearbyen. And now I'm going to the Husky Cafe, which I found out about from Cecilia, if any of you watch her here on TikTok. And it's just what it sounds like. It is a cafe that has huskies, and you can order drinks, food, pet the huskies. I ordered a hazelnut hot chocolate, and it had a little paw on top. I just loved the attention to detail. Soup is my comfort food, so I got this pumpkin-y soup that had sausage, croutons, pumpkin seeds. It was really nice. And we weren't in Longyearbyen for too long, so we quickly were boarding the ship after spending about 2 hours in the city. And then we had a bus tour around as well, where we got to see the seed vault and such. But then we are boarding the ship to start our expedition. So again, I'm traveling with Quark Expeditions, and this is what my room is looking like. I'm traveling with my friend, and we got upgraded to the balcony, which is really nice. Unlike the Antarctic trips, where you have 2 days of sailing to get through the Drake Passage, and then you start doing activities and seeing nature off the ship, because we're already in Svalbard, we got to immediately start exploring. So we went on these Zodiacs, which are like inflatable Arctic little boats where you can get in up to about like 10 people and really explore more closely the land and wildlife around. And then we got back on the ship after an hour or so, and immediately we're so lucky throughout the entire trip, but we started out also so lucky by seeing a pod of beluga whales pretty close to the ship. It's not very common to see this many beluga whales, especially so close to the ship, and beluga whales are my favorite whales. I just think they're so beautiful, so I was very happy to see that. And then I was quickly getting dressed again because we are going back out and exploring Svalbard some more. So here is Camp Zoe, which is a historic trapper's cabin in Svalbard that was built in 1911. It was named after a daughter of one of the explorers named Zoe. This camp is located in Crossfjorden, and it was served as a supplementary station for trappers and watchmen for the Northern Exploration Company, and now it is like a cultural heritage site and just really fun to explore. I also found the terrain to be so interesting in Svalbard, and this is above the Arctic tree line, which means that there are no trees here because it's not habitable for them to grow. This is us in the summertime, so it only gets harsher conditions as you go on. Afterwards, we got back, I had dinner, had a nightly recap that the team puts on for us, and then I just read in bed and called it a night.